Pippigas Swiper is missing, yeah.
I'm in the wrong raid. That's funny. I'm at marrowgar.
Huh?
What raid are you at, marrowgar?
Where'd you at, marrowgar?
We're keeping the same raid group, bro. So it's went
This
here.
is being targeted in our own group.
Oh, just, where the fuck is everyone?
You get the rest long.
He's AFK, I've rested him.
Rest of fucking raid on this side. Special egg.
Yeah. Kind of rude to leave the guild on hit by help IRL though.
There was no one online in the guild ever.
That's fucking rude
I mean, yeah.
though.
Every time I log in, there's 0 people online.
Fucking raid logging guild. Unbelievable.
There were actual people in guild chats and stuff in other guild.
Yeah,
Or
really
other
make
guilds.
it
Social guilds.
smoking, sorry.
Go for it.
That's
Yeah, we forget about promoting people for quite a while, so that probably should have done like last week. But
Thank you.
You haven't qualified to be a monkey yet, though. That's the real role.
no monkey's downgrade.
It's an upgrade for sure.
How do I become a monkey?
You take your poop and you swing
Do you really want to?
I want to know what it is.
Just follow Gonzo's instructions, then you will become a monkey.
How do you become a pumper, bro?
That's
How
special.
do you unmonkey though?
Are you a bro, Mickey?
I think that's
No.
special rank for all the fucking
There
Swedes.
you go.
I've been monkey for a year, I think.
Yeah.
What's a monkey? Explain.
Red Pala.
My D is a monkey.
Monkey in a bad sense.
It's a state of mind.
Alright.
Table.
At least you're not a nick me.
That's the best rank.
Is it though?
We could do more than 20 balls.
My second favorite kind of nick.
Doubtful.
I don't think we're testing damage that
I don't
much.
think we need fawns and other shit like.
Yeah.
I think it'd rather be even better to not damage at all and just do positioning. So.
I mean, that's wrong as hell, because then people only are gonna like play the fire, right?
Yeah, no, we want to see
Yeah.
some like that. There's some damage percentage we need to check anyway, so just play it like normal.
What's the hard point at like 20%?
It's like 35 before Bone Storm.
No, it's much lower than that.
13, isn't it?
The bone storm in the 1 minute kills, the bone storm finishes casting between 13 and 14%. As in the bone storm actually starts and the cast starts at 17%. So that's kind of the damage number that that's the damage number we're gonna aim for. I mean, if we get the bone storm cast at 20%, I consider that a win. But the main thing we need to do here is really fix our positioning. I'm gonna throw down some flares. Give me a second.
Are you stopping on the cast, yeah?
What do you? Yeah, I mean,
Bone
just
Storm
stop.
because we stop DPS.
So just stop DPS on the cast. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd repeat that a few times.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean I'll yell about it. Just soulstone the druid so they can res. It doesn't matter.
Bit late for that.
Oh.
I mean, you've done it. It's fine as long as you've done something that can res. I think you do that. So it should be. It's fine.
So. We're gonna end up going with some sort of position like this. So normally the tank, if you're looking at me, I'm gonna mark myself skull. This is where we end up somewhere around this area as the tanks in this general area. Tank now is going to end up somewhere right here. So this is going to be the tank position. The casters, we're just going to send some position now to see how it feels, but this is going to be the caster stack. Melee stack are obviously in towards the middle of the room, and hunters are on the opposite side of the room. That means casters, you are doing... I'm just already check, so I'm not talking in the void for like 4 people not listening, even though most people aren't listening anyway.
Hello.
This means that casters, you are going to do your precast. When your precast is done, you are going to fuck off to that flare ASAP and be on that position. The boss is going to be dragged, so you are in position we might take a pull or two just to make sure that I drag it to the correct spot, but just make sure you guys are in a tight stack and you need to be there within the first 5 seconds of the fight. If you watch any of these replays from these guilds, they basically pull and all the casters and all the melee are in position on the boss within the first 5 seconds.
Can we try to find some visual representation, like some benchmark of how close you can go without pulling? Like where you can precast from.
We should do it in the wipe though, right?
You don't want to be that close as mage because image is pre-pull though.
Yeah, that's bad for mage. Mage still has to get more instants in to move them. It's like, do you want to be 30 or something as mage?
I mean, mage can fucking blink too, right?
We have a skeleton up, by the way. Doesn't matter until Bone Storm anyways, right?
I think we can ignore it probably. But the idea here is we really need to clean up our fires. We need to fix our damage. We're losing way too much time. If we can cut 5 seconds off this boss, every single pull should be clean if people are playing properly and dodging fires. And the dodging fire aspect, half of it comes in because of piss poor fire spawns. I'm going to mark you long with a diamond. I'm going to mark left with a square. These are the 2 stacking points. You stack on them at all points. Do not move from them. If you're a caster, you're on diamond. If you're a melee, you are on square. Do not be too far out as melee, and do not be in the hitbox. You do not move in as a melee for the spike cast either. You stay on the melee stack, and that goes for hunters too. You move to the melee stack. You don't move inside to the caster stack. You move to the melee stack.
Okay.
People that are on the melee stack will be broken out. We can still practice. I still want to practice like 2 or 3 spins of the Bone Storm, just to see how the damage is and all that. So it's still going to be tech that moves onto the tank position, and I guess all 3 of the hunters, you guys can just, like 2 of you can just play on top of each other. Yeah, other than that, I mean, let's just send some practice pulls and get this going. Do already check.
Sorry for asking this, but the white flash at the range.
That's caster stack.
Okay. Sure.
And I am going to face the boss like this way. So I'm basically going to pull the boss kind of to where I am standing like right now, but I don't want to move further than that.
Yeah, that's way too far from the flare.
Right. Yeah, I'm okay. I don't know how close I can go, but I'm going to face the boss where I'm standing. Like this is the cleave direction, basically.
Okay.
I'll move in accordingly. This fucking skeleton we're pulling. 100%.
You guys see the pull timer?
Yo, what is this pull time? I can't shield everyone.
I want to come from this. I want to come from this angle. So
I want to come.
Look at the skeleton. He's gonna wipe us anyway.
I always want to come.
Yes.
5.
5, 4, 3. Okay, never mind. I pressed taunt.
Drop damage leg.
Okay, I moved it too far now.
Yeah, Marcus.
Range be inside of the box. Don't be outside. Like Gorgonzo is.
Spikes.
Like, this is perfect for fire.
I had 1 spawn earlier.
Spikes.
Bone storm or bone fucking spikes. Yeah, are people just not pressing buttons or something?
I think
That's
so.
30%. Like, do we miss the stop damage? Just die. Die in a safe spot where you can get res.
Gonzo was AFK for the whole thing.
I mean, the pre-pot is not 15% of the boss though.
It doesn't matter if you pre-pot though, since we're not double potting here anyway.
That's like the first bone storm is 15% off there. That's crazy.
Can we have one guy rest and just see how close you can go without pulling?
I mean, he taunted, but yeah, we can.
Yes,
Because I think that could be good for some people. Yeah.
Just have one guy take the DI off.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, I've got a res, so if you guys want to stay,
Just res a mage, because then you can also fucking image, right, and see.
They have to stop for images before they stop for body pull though. Already.
Okay, so test.
The
images.
Go more left, more left.
Just like here, it won't pull.
Way more left, Sandra. Yeah, like here. Just go forward.
Okay, now
do we
skeleton is coming, by the way.
Just take don't res someone that can res and do not accept the res yet.
I have a res.
Okay.
Okay, I'm imaging now.
I mean, this is not gonna pull me.
What? Okay, it's like here.
So we basically can be on the edge of the first.
Yeah, the
ring.
circle ledge thing.
Yeah.
Image is guaranteed gonna pull there though.
Okay, but every caster can basically just be here safely, and mages can just be one back.
Yeah. Just res me.
It's also good for melee to know that you can be even closer.
Is it just me or Mark got removed from ranged?
Yeah, he doesn't have MRT, so I can set it up. So I'll guess like here and then the image.
Feast.
Guess you can test on this pool like beyond the inner circle thingy and image. But that should pull.
I mean, it's different from this angle. You were way more left on this, right?
Yeah, Sander, you were like here somewhere when you pulled.
I'm gonna pull the monkey skeleton when he comes back.
It's a little bit annoying with this pre-pull.
Yes. Just do a trinket swap in a few seconds when it starts coming back, and it'll be fine.
We still have to wait a bit for my images, like set over a minute.
Yeah, just do a trinket swap now. It'll be the mobs coming back.
Any res?
Rest you, right?
Yeah, it
Nope.
says you've got one pending.
Okay.
Everyone rest you.
I did rest you, yeah.
I just you just now. Do you have it?
Was a bug then.
I mean, we also have to consider we got 3 hunters this fight, right? Hunters are pretty bad on this.
Yeah, but I mean, I would.
I mean, I'm not saying 15% bad, but I'm just saying.
I'm just kind of aren't bad on the
You got that, you got the pool, you got.
Hunters are really good for Bonestorm.
Okay. How long do you need?
15.
14.
Oh, that's a pull timer. Thank you.
Why no pre-commanding man?
Tier 2 or whatever it was?
No, it just means that you have Blood Rage back. We have a 56 pull timer. You have Blood Rage back for full Blood Rage if you press it.
Just be ready to have a early pull, by the way, from images.
Good tank.
4,
Big tank.
3, 2, 1.
Got fired melee there.
I have used to pull one.
So double fire melee.
Second one,
It's
yeah.
a cool emerald.
Spikes.
That's right. You need to be further in as well, I think, right? You're on the edge there, I think.
Someone raid logging. Or live log another.
Yeah, one's on me.
Spikes.
So we can see the replay.
Just die.
Don't die in the middle. Be traceable.
Spikes.
Sorry, my Discord crashed.
I mean, was that just I mean, that can't just be one person out of position. There was double fire on the caster camp.
I think I went out of position on the pull. I'm too used to the other pull.
Yeah, me too. Not gonna lie. I was like on top of.
The boss is basically gonna move like barely
Not
out
by
of
the
his
second
middle
fire,
circle.
of course. It's like as the first fire went out, I was still out of position as melee.
Quickly, Rez, let's go. I want to pull within the next like 3 minutes.
That's hero, by the way.
We had last.
Yeah, it would.
Okay.
That'd be impressive.
What do you take before?
I don't know.
If they have spikes like that, melees still kill them, or?
If it's triple spike in the caster camp, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
You have to
What
move in
do
to cleave them a little bit.
I think they should die to like traps and living bombs and
If
shit
it's
relatively
if
quickly.
we don't cleave them, they're gonna live forever, I think.
That's what I'm not sure
I don't know
about,
what
how long
the
it
other
takes.
people. Yeah, I don't know what other people.
Right, you
moment
always
the
clear the
fire,
cleave.
the moment the fire spawned, Dodgegar was close, Pegasus was close,
Yes.
Milf was close, and Area was close.
Take the Rez.
Yeah.
Yeah, at max range in the position where those spikes are, you have to go in to be able to cleave them. Just FYI.
I mean, I don't know. I've watched like watching all the other VODs. Like, no melee moves in to hit any of them. No, so I don't know. Like
we
they
can
literally
try and
aren't.
see how long they live. I just feel like they're gonna live for so long.
I mean, I feel like with what 7 mages and hunter traps and stuff like that, they should die pretty fucking quick, shouldn't they? But I guess also living bomb timing is gonna be grief.
Hunters can hold multi shots and shit as well.
How much HP does the spike have actually?
Like 100k, I think.
No, it's more.
I don't actually really. Okay,
Can't
I'm
you
doing
see?
a pull 40.
Wait, maybe it is 100.
I think
130.
around 100.
100
That sounds right.
something.
It's not that much, but.
But I don't. What I was trying to say is, if it's still is there space for casters to move a little bit further out and then they could still be cleavable, or no? I don't
No. We need to be inside marrowgar. So
Yeah, those two traps are a bit grief, but
It's because the position keeps changing, like they're not proccing.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
we moved a lot there, by the way. I don't know if that is how we should do it or not.
With the boss.
No, like we.
It felt okay.
Spikes.
Just keep sending full DPS.
Spikes.
That's a bit better.
That was really good.
We were lucky with spikes now. Or stack good or bad.
I
feel like they
think
die
it's
way
good.
faster than
It's good.
Only
but
got
it's
one
more
spike,
melee.
right?
No.
We had 2 spikes.
Yeah,
If
two
I
here,
always-
three
you always
was
get
stacked.
Go all in.
Yes, you're right.
Just triple
Go all in,
spikes
Fire.
on the melee camp so we could just cleave them as melee.
Die and fire quickly.
Spikes.
Why is this not doing any damage to me? I'm in like 3 fires and it's not doing anything to me.
Of a talent.
At the end, I stood in fire for like 15 seconds and it didn't tick on me either.
Fucking.
Did the first one go in melee then, fire-wise, or we were alright?
I don't think any went to melee there. I think it was pretty good, wasn't it? For casters, or did you guys end up moving too much now, or what was the issue there?
Like 3 or 4 GCDs, I would say. Moving in. I don't know if. I don't know.
I agree. At the moment didn't feel like super smooth, but I think that's because we don't know like exact location we're stopping.
I mean, I
just pull and reset boss, and then you can go there. Any hunter.
I mean, the problem is the boss. His movement's not super predictable sometimes. But my goal is to basically stand where I am now. Like this is kind of the like in this in this and all the vaults you can see the markings on the room. Like the tank is always standing like in this area, like right on this little gap here that I'm moving on. So I can pull it back straight here and just leave it here, and we see where the boss goes and ends up with this positioning. And I just won't move from there, and then you can adjust the positioning for casters based on that.
Yeah, because the issue is the hitbox is so fucking big. So right, if you stand there, he's basically gonna park like on the inner circle.
Yeah, but I mean that's where he is in the vault. He's basically like in the replay that I'm looking at, the boss's like middle point is like here.
So might even be worth it to just blink in.
Why is Guardian group at 6?
Because he has to AFK for some shit. So we're only 24, but we're here to practice positioning.
Is it messing with your UI?
Yeah, I actually didn't see. Yeah, I didn't see him.
The pull amaretto.
Yeah, pull 40. I'm not gonna move from this position. I'm literally just gonna stand here and taunt the boss and icy touch until he gets to my range. And we'll see where he ends up.
Yeah. I guess we move all a little bit to the left and see. So we will move less.
You're following me. You're distracting me.
But you don't have one.
Blaming me for stuff.
Or?
4, 3,
I don't.
2, 1.
This is where he stops now.
Yeah, this is.
That
is a randomized fighter.
Spikes.
Why did he move now?
Because I got fire and strafed to the side, but I don't know why he moved because I barely moved.
This spike's a little bit too far as melee.
Still got decent percentage with Gallic.
Yeah, with one guy left, it's pretty good.
Is there a reason we move
close.
back, by the way, long or left? Where is the melee cam position? Or left?
It's mage.
Move back.
Like why don't we just keep going left here?
Did you how much did you have to adjust on that pull?
We can turn the boss even if we go too far in one direction.
His
We don't have
range once.
No,
Yeah,
but
but
I
like-
mean off the pull. Because you got one shit fire off the pull, so some positioning was off there with where I pulled the boss to.
When we moved to the inner circle, and then we saw that it actually stops way further out. So we adjust, but then already we moved. So
Wait, so
That's
did
why.
the boss move less than what you expected or more?
More.
Less.
less.
No, he moved less.
We basically, you see, we are Makister and Cappy in between. We need to stand.
I mean, what Solgan said is also true. I can just let the boss run to me and then just turn 90 degrees to my right, and the boss shouldn't hit you guys with cleave because you'll be on the other side of the boss still.
It looks like it was because Mart was very far away from everyone else on the pool. It was basically parallel to you, Gabe.
So when the fire goes out, can the melees not move in and cleave it and then move out again?
I mean, that requires individual brain then to see that the fire has just spawned. So you're safe to move in for 2 or 3 seconds, then move back out for one global.
There's no cast from him right when he does the
No,
fire.
he just shits out fire constantly.
Yeah. Can't remember fucking weak or
Chicks.
maybe Does it happen in a consistent time?
It's not.
Always?
It's not even a cast in logs, and it's a window by the looks of things.
Yeah, so it's like between he can cast it between 5 and 10 seconds or whatever. It's not even every 5 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. When I was checking logs, like we had fire at 4 seconds, we had fire at 9 seconds. Like it was a bit random.
Okay. I mean, then you just need to play with brain. I don't know. Nothing else you can do.
Is there a reason that
Because-
the melee camp is like doubling back there in the end?
So the habit that I've kind of like built on doing that is because sometimes the totems are like pre-placed, right? So you go all the way to the left, and then you suddenly
But
have
generally,
range of strength
I
of
mean,
earth.
Shouldn't be a problem now with the
I
boss not
always
doing much.
pop them as I'm running like under the
Yeah,
boss.
I'm
Understandable.
not saying you personally, but
Yeah,
it
no,
has been an occasions where that happens.
Yeah, but if we just make sure that all the shavings are repopping them like under the box. it should
give
be
me a
fine, but-
flare.
It's like if you go right again to reset, like we might be jumping over 3 lines, right? Like that's a lot of damage.
So this is
So
where
surely the
big
totems
stop.
can just be placed on the tank, or that should reach.
Where range need to stand.
I mean, I'm gonna move a little bit more to the right now, so you can see where the boss ends up. Then.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the shaman could just place the strength of earth for himself, really. Like, he doesn't have to do all of the totems, so it's under strength of earth. So
Mike.
range should be fine.
Sender is the seat button.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm coming back.
How long till you're back?
Loading the character select now. So just extended pull timer.
I did a pull 0. So.
Yeah, I did.
Maybe also out of game time.
After 2 months is fine.
Then one fetch me a coffee.
Because melee we just come from this angle, no?
Sure.
Is
we
this the
can
melee
do that.
camp?
Better to avoid parry.
And it's gonna be going through the boss anyways, like
And we
straight through
also
it.
have a fireball at like 3 seconds or whatever. Already hit boss.
I parried from here anyways. It's easy to get into position there.
Spikes.
Just for now, they can go in and keep it. Now go on. You have like 4 seconds or whatever in between.
Spikes.
I mean, was that any fires in caster
No.
camp there?
That's
That was good.
Then this is then that's just gonna be the tank spot that I you can pull and taunt there without like I didn't even move that entire fight. I mean, I just fucking
Yeah.
stood still.
But
Just
yeah, where
taunted it,
the flare is, that's basically where we need to stand this range.
Yeah, it was
But
perfect.
why is melee going to the right again?
Fire.
I
Like we can just keep going left
I
here.
need to go back there.
Spikes.
Like I went left the entire time and I could tread without problems.
Yeah, we can keep turning the boss if we need to.
Yeah, it's my bad. It's just a habit I've got to shake off.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
I
You
think
can't turn the boss up that
with Cali though, boss is probably like low 20% ish, like 21, 22% because he was like 28 when he started the caster.
Isn't
I think-
caster spike is just like so slow?
It's because melee aren't enraged to cleave it. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be slow always.
You just need to send a pyro, I don't know, or something.
I will spike for like, I don't know,
It feels
8
like
seconds.
it's not just that. It feels like it's lingering in 10% for like 2 seconds. Like no
Yeah.
one is finishing it.
It's because all the living bombs go off at the same time, so it basically goes down really quickly and then there's no damage. Because
What
living
just-
bomb is
what?
gone.
I just got rest and died from spike damage.
Oh, you have to
release.
release. You have to release.
Yeah, you're fucked. You still have debuff.
What the fuck?
We should be able to just res you now.
So that's kind of the issue. I mean, in the first one, it doesn't really matter. We can just all Seppa, but second and third, it's gonna be rough.
Low key though, if the spike is like really low, isn't it worth for the disc to just smite?
I am only smiting. this
Hunters
entire
can hunters can kill shot it too, right? Like there's a lot of people who can use instant cast just to get rid of it. I don't know what the damage profile is that you see on some of these other kills. Can check their spike damage.
I'm just
Hunters can just chuck a few auto shots into it as well.
Someone pop a repair bot.
Like,
check. I'm literally just gonna check what is killing.
Basically, it's the usuals of warriors, rats, ferals.
The thing is, it's going to get less and less if you run one warrior, right? So there's got to be some other.
If you look at progress here, that didn't have any warriors on this raid. Just druids, basically. Mages with some living bombs, some multi-shots.
Do the hunters have any auto shot damage?
People need to optimize their movement then, yeah, to be able to hit
No
them
auto shot
properly.
damage.
Surely you play multi-shot in a speedrun, right?
Yeah, multi-shot, yeah,
It's
but no
baseline.
auto shot damage.
You don't have to spec it. You can use multi-shot even if you have aim shot, of course.
Multi-shot, yeah.
Yeah, but you should still play the aim shot spec for the replenishment, right?
One person plays for replenishment, yeah, of the 2 hunters in general. That's why the specs are different.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm just curious, what does our spike damage look like right now?
It's gonna be different depending on where the spikes spawn.
Yeah, but I want to see
2 browns, basically. Can you click links from Red Chat? That's last spawn.
Yeah, I see it.
This is Nota world record.
Okay. Bagoji?
This is progress.
Yeah.
Just work on just diving in and out with fire spawns if you can on spikes if they're on casters, because the ret seems to destroy them in most raids along with the warriors. And I
just
mean,
have him in melee.
I guess it depends on where they
Yeah,
spawn, because
so
sometimes you're doing way higher
how-
and sometimes you're not.
How many melees do you need to have out?
Yeah, can we just try having him in?
Probably the
Like-
usual 8 or something.
Why can you just have Pagoji in the range camp and he just fucking
Sure.
nukes the spikes?
We have 11 right now with the hunters.
I
Outside.
mean, then you should just send the warriors and the ret in.
Yeah, we can
for sure the
try
ret,
that.
yeah.
And the
But then
warriors,
the
you don't want to have-
problem is if they're outside, then they're not gonna
Yeah,
die.
you still want to have a good
Yeah.
mix.
Okay, then
think-
Bagoji just play in then. Play on
Yeah.
the caster stack and see how it feels.
Okay.
doing full 30.
Looking at the replay of that Nota log, the progress one, they have their ferals and rats dive into melee all the time. They're constantly just going in and out.
Okay. I mean, we did you do a pull timer?
Yes, 15 seconds.
No, I don't fucking see it.
Now I
On
don't see
your
it.
full timer.
It's on you then, Gabe,
Okay.
if you don't see it.
Yeah, well, there's like fucking, I don't even have.
No,
I don't
Mr. X
use.
is gonna be fucked.
No,
Okay,
you're not gonna
then
have
stop.
tricks, no.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, okay? I don't even use a fucking piss add-on like DBM or bigwigs, okay? So fucking eat my ass.
Shit.
Sure, 26 on MD.
I wish.
Yes, I will wait for the MDs.
Imagine
30
that
seconds is
movie.
fine now. Did you do pull or slash DBM?
Did slash pull.
That's a cool interaction then, I guess.
That's
Big one
new
sees his own
DVM.
pull
It doesn't
timers.
work, so.
Yeah, well, it's good that I
It
do
doesn't
most,
work
like
with
90% of them.
4G, it doesn't work with bigwigs. I kinda fucked at this point.
That's fine. I just do all the pull timers.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I got Korea, let's wipe.
We have like 7 Tonkas.
Oh.
This is it.
We should underrun like use first underrun right now.
Without Galley.
Oh,
Fuck golly.
PSG.
There's a new category, 24-man speedrun.
Yeah, the Dream state run. Low man raiding.
Spikes.
Take a step to your left, Gabe.
It's fine. I got double spiked. Fun.
but now I'm not dying.
Oh, what that one in the back? That's you left? Okay.
Well, I don't know. Are you trying to move in front of the boss there? Or...
Yeah, I think in range it wasn't that bad as well this time.
Oh, the wire spike is always gonna be shit, honestly.
How's
It
the
took a bit
I think if
longer,
a
but-
warrior is spiked, I think the hunters need to just fucking hard swap to it and get rid of it instantly. Just throw an explosive shot on it.
Didn't this fucking Wikora pack used to have like announcers who gets the spike?
I think it still does.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
No, but like a say type of thing would be very good to see when it's the fucking Browns.
Did we get how many did we get in melee there, or caster stack? I guess. Not
A lot, like two every.
Did they die way quicker now?
Yes.
They did, yeah.
You got 2 and 2 since we got 1 on 1.
Then I think we just play with the ret and melee. I think that makes sense.
Pray I don't get spiked then.
Did you always swap to Seal of Command?
No.
No, I did not.
Okay.
One would.
You should. I don't think you should.
Okay.
It's a global. I think it's a loss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I
I did-
thought they always swapped because it looked like it took a little bit of time until the damage ramped up.
I mean, he can also
on his
just not
procs,
have a
right?
divine storm ready
Yeah,
either.
exactly.
But if he saves like a divine storm for the cast and then gets one immediately afterwards, he's gonna blow them up. That's gonna do so much damage to them.
Yeah, I said it when
Saving kinda
spikes were
sucks.
coming.
Yeah, you know the time.
Yeah, I mean, saving sucks
Don't
if you have to save for like 5 seconds, but if your divine storm's
Yeah,
ready and there's spikes being cast, then you should save it.
Yeah, like same thing with Godwin, but like don't save for like 5 seconds or something.
No. I mean, as a ret with lust, for what 60% of this fight, you're probably gonna not have a divine storm more than 5 seconds anyway.
It took
Let's
less
see.
fire damage to in melee camp that time. So I think for sure just moving the same direction is the way to go.
But
It did need you to turn the boss in the end, though.
Yeah, you might have
Yeah.
to turn boss a bit. Like if you get on you, I think you just move a little bit to your left.
Can you put the flare where we're standing? Range camp.
Can you do it long? Because I don't know exactly.
Yes.
I'm gonna do.
I can
puff
run
with
there
you.
straight away, or right?
Yeah.
Basically there.
Okay, thanks.
You just want to be like in the middle of the red circle, more or less.
Five, four, three, two,
Uh,
one.
Was that the fucking treants?
No, probably mirror images.
It was long frost images.
Was it?
Yeah.
Unlucky. Look like the fucking treants.
Spikes.
Try not to overmove melee.
Spikes.
Double brown.
Yeah, double run.
Yeah, so if
And
that's
it's like a
happened, you
weak
just hit
drop
the
for
boss.
I mean, that might legit be the thing.
I honestly think
Unless you had 4
If you get double brown spikes, I mean, yeah, that's pretty fucking bad. I mean, the fire seems way more under control though now.
Yes.
Like it seems like a fucking night and day to some of our other pulls. We just miss damage now. Like I mean, obviously we're down one person, but I still think we're like probably like 5% off, which I guess isn't that big of a difference.
You want to practice the bone storm a bit.
And the ideal is just
Yeah,
that we
we
skip
can.
one bone spike in bone storm. Like,
I know we're not supposed to get the full bone storm, but we do usually have deaths like right
Yeah.
at the end of the fight. That's kind of where it goes south.
Well, basically, the boss should be dead as. For us, realistically, the boss is probably dead like 2 seconds after that bone spike cast finishes. I think the really quick kills are killing it like as it goes off. and I don't expect us to be on top of their kill times, but to be 2 or 3 seconds off on this boss. But even then, only having those spikes for 2 or 3 seconds versus like the 5 or 6 that we have now is a huge difference. Fucking cat yeeted my speaker off my desk.
Oof.
Corsair speakers or?
What?
Corsair speakers or?
Corsair doesn't fucking make speakers.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna swap to mage, by the way. You're gonna see how horrible the spike damage is with 1 brown.
Yeah.
You can just swipe even the 2, like 1 spike in melee though. Only been swiping on 2.
This is what it's eventually gonna look.
Or more, of course. Of course, you are going to use feral swipe quite a bit. If you have fewer browns as well.
How does healing feel though? Like any
Easy.
different at all?
Easy, but we haven't done
we're
Bone
not
Storm.
doing the Bone Storm, yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
but
the hardest
I mean, surely you can compare to.
Yeah, it's easier
We
if
can-
I don't have to move.
Yeah.
We send the Bone Storm now until the Bone Spike goes off now, or like 2 seconds after. I mean, not damage on the boss, but play the fight as if we were just fucking stand still and fake press your buttons or cast cancel. Just to
That's
act like
cool,
you're
this
actually
shit.
trying to optimize your damage and not move as much. Fucking role play. Do you have a repair bot, someone?
Yes.
Who the fuck is paying for this?
Still need to kill the spikes though, guys. Okay.
Sandra.
Should we have him or not? Like,
No.
just so.
Don't
No,
kill
okay.
the spike if you were not gonna kill the spike in
you
a real
mean divine
pull.
him, no?
No, I don't think we divine. The shadow should not divine him.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think we save that for the Lady Death Whisper shit if stuff goes south, as you mentioned.
Doesn't it reset enemies?
Yeah, it resets.
It resets.
Yeah, but I mean, this fight is like
But yeah, we don't.
it's like the best defense is a good offense on this fight. If you kill the boss faster, you take less damage. So pulling
Yeah.
someone off damage to heal is just gonna make the boss die slower.
We just both use trinket there, and
Yeah.
the fight will be over before your trinket goes away. And
But
they'll both do 150k.
Send the Bone Storm now, like you normally would. Melee, just chase the fucking boss. Don't melee it. Just run after it. Casters can fucking RP themselves casting and moving only when they need to.
5,
The people will die in the middle.
And flame
Not
the
a
creeps.
mark.
1.
Wanna give me a marker maybe?
Yeah.
Spikes.
Oh, got fire.
Oh, there's fire in melee.
Fire. Fire.
Not sure why.
Did someone move in to cleave or something?
Not really.
Do I take this rest or?
Yeah, I guess. I just try out the what's it called? Bone Storm. Play this like you would normally.
We're not killing it though.
Stop DPS.
No,
Yeah,
just
don't
stop.
DPS.
Just don't do damage.
We follow the boss at least.
Yeah, melee should pretend and boss basically should be dead like now.
I say like on that position, no, well now not, but before it was way further from us on caster and we take way less damage. Like there on tank side.
Spikes.
Yeah, die now, die.
We do ended up taking a lot like there. That is really bad.
Yeah, we take down here for sure.
But we stopped.
At
No,
the
I
end.
mean people stopped playing.
Yeah, I
now.
mean, but he went to that position twice, like
Yeah.
before we stopped once.
But then that so. Okay. I mean,
What I
did
mean?
it go to a caster or did it go to a hunter? That's the question.
I don't know.
Because the thing is, he's gonna the caster camp, if when it goes to the tank, should be out of the hitbox of the boss. Otherwise, you will just take too much damage.
Because we're not moving in to cleave the range spikes, but we're moving slightly to be close enough that melee can cleave melee. But no one was hitting it into the boss.
Are you looking at logs? I'm curious.
Can look at replay.
I want to look at the replay to see when. Is that the one that just happened? 44.
I think it looks like we got the flame at the same time as we got the spikes.
Yeah, that's why I asked if someone moved in, because it like lined up almost perfectly with the spikes.
Maybe it's the fire targeting one of the spike people.
No one is really out of position at all.
Is the fire at 19 seconds, right?
Yeah.
It looks like
Feast.
there's not really that. Mart is the furthest out, and I don't think he's that far out.
Yeah, no, I wasn't that far out. No.
I wish you could see who it was targeted on. That would fucking solve so many problems.
Where are hunters going right now for the Bunstorm?
They should just be back on the other side of the room, basically, opposite of where we are.
Yeah, but I think they can be like on here somewhere. Like, oh shit!
Just die.
Did you read it? Yeah. But
Wait, sorry,
somewhere
where
around
should-
here, like, cause
Where should hunters be?
he's gonna cross
Right
between
where he
that
is
and where
right
the
now.
tank was, and then we take basically no damage as caster.
Can you show again?
We can do that then. The hunters
Not right now.
Hunters bit closer to the entrance, like where Marth was.
But do you still want us to follow around the square?
Yeah, I mean for bone spikes.
So we can't get there when the melee is going all the way to the ice wall, basically now. Like with disengage, we cannot close that gap. Like I'll put a flare.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But can
We
melee
can
then
start
just
going
start
back
on the
instead.
Can melee just start on the other side of the boss? I mean, there's no damage loss for melee, just a strafe off the pull to to opposite side. Basically, just do move the opposite way you have been. So start close to the ice wall and move towards the entrance.
Yeah, we might have to go through the boss at the start.
Hunters
Yeah.
have to move a lot with us if they're moving with us.
Yeah, but the hunters just need to be on the entrance position for Bone Storm, right? They can still play behind on that.
But on the pull. If we're going
Why
on the
does
way.
that matter if they're entrance or if they're in the middle of the room? The boss will still go the same amount of distance, yeah?
No, but
Like that should make no difference at all.
You mean for Bunstorm or for the pull?
Yeah, for Bone Storm, like when they're waiting. That's the
Well, you don't want the boss to end up on top of the casters, right?
No, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but like if the hunters are waiting to entrance, or if they're waiting like under the boss, he will still go the same distance.
Hunter should basically in the intermission bait somewhere like around there, I guess, or a little bit further back, because that's
Yeah,
gonna be
this
close.
where I'm playing my
that's
flare.
good
This
too.
is where
Oh
I'm
my-
getting.
The question I have though is what was wrong with it before?
So at one point the boss stopped on top of the casters.
But that was at the end when I said
no, it did that once before.
Okay, but let's see the Bone Storm now properly. Can hunters where you saw long, not the flare. The flare is fucking wrong. The second flare. Hunter should be somewhere around there. The second flare in the intermission. Just keep that as a position, and tank will stand roughly where I'm standing now, and the movement should not be that bad, and it should keep the boss out of the big damage zone for the caster camp. I'm gonna do pull 40 now.
Flare is way too far in though.
Yeah, it's more like
it's
on
not,
the wall.
It's not a
That's
pixel
so
perfect. Like just make it so it doesn't end on casters, basically.
A little bit further away, like towards the wall, I guess. Right. Because if boss stops at the flare, he's too close to range. In my opinion.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire. Fire. Spikes.
I think the PS, by the way, should come after the spike cast since he's not meleeing during the spikes.
Yeah,
It gives
if
us
I
a
get
few.
the spike, then you.
This is true. I guess you could
Okay,
delay
then
it
it's
until
fine.
right before.
Same goes for if Artspec gets it. Then I have to PS and then start healing.
Spikes.
A spike is hard to hit.
God, no hunters.
Right, play this
Hey,
now.
boss was
I
pretty
mean,
nice.
damage on boss is crazy right now.
Yeah.
It was 23% when he started casting that.
This is really good, by the way.
Spikes.
Full DPS, by the way.
Hunters, you're too
Just
close.
stop damage.
Yeah, and that's very
it's-
good. Like, we take
Like we're baiting way too far down.
That's way too far, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it should be half the distance almost.
Spikes.
I mean, where are hunters gonna end up now? Where I am now, or what?
Yeah, I was standing over there.
Yeah. We get further than that, but they can go there basically. Shouldn't be too bad.
Can we just say this little fucking circle in the middle of the room there? Then we just stick with that, so it's a really clear position. The very center circle of his circle. What do you mean?
For the
I mean
first
for his.
bit,
I'm talking about. Yeah, okay.
And for
This
the
is
third.
too far as well, yeah. Like they should be baiting like here or something.
I think it's relatively close to where they should be.
Casters, no?
But if they bait where you are, I need to fucking run back.
So where Dodgeguard is lying right now, this is where I'm baiting after it comes the first time to the hunters. If we stand where Dodgeguard is right now, we saw it go to the melee on the previous pulls because we're going closer to that ice wall now. So the first one I'm baiting where special leg is, and then we move closer once it's gone to the tank. Because either way, where special leg is now, there would be fire anyway. So we like stand in front of that cross. If that makes sense.
It only bounces twice in a fast kill, right? I think.
It basically, so by the time we had deaths there to the spikes, the boss would have been dead. Like it should be dead. And to be honest, I think with Galley here, we would have pushed the boss. Probably that first spike would have showed up, the bone sword would have been like 19%, which is on pace for like a 101 kill time.
Is that how many bounces is that? Is that one? That two, though,
That's
right?
three. It's 3 bounces. Okay. He basically dies as he does the third bounce.
Feast.
Back to the hunters, I think, right? Because it's with the
Yeah, I know. Our kill is going to be slightly slow because I think they kill it just like after the second bounce. After the second bounce, is basically.
Yeah, they kill it when it's on top of the tank. Sorry.
Yeah.
Ours will die as it's like moving away from us.
So we're expecting a bit more, of course.
Yeah.
Which is dangerous because that's when the spikes go out. So if it's on casters, they can take like 40k damage in a split second, which is scary.
Can we
please?
Only the rest, by the way, had spike debuff.
Can we just have Gabe run in, like on the Bone Storm cast, and see what happens?
Probably run away. I might.
I mean, to run into the boss on the Bone Storm cast.
Yeah, like hunters play on the melee camp like normally, and then you just move in, so it will go to the melee camp or the first Bone Storm. Or is it bad? You think?
I mean,
right now every melee is losing a lot of time.
Yeah, but aren't the hunters playing basically right next to the hunters anyway? Like the hunters should basically be right off to the side of the melee camp. They basically for the first Bone Storm, they can pretty much play right behind the melee, and melee will never have downtime. Because the charge should go through the melee camp. Basically, it should just yeet through them, but it shouldn't take them out of the melee hitbox.
Yeah, but if you only get 2 anyway, yeah.
Can you summon me, please?
They could do their disengage as the boss is charging to the melee camp, and then be like the second position like naturally.
If the boss is charging to the melee at that point, like, and they disengage, the boss is not gonna follow them, right?
Yeah, but they are disengaging off the first charge regardless, right? Because you guys need to build distance to keep doing damage.
But like melee is standing up like here-ish. Right
I
now.
can't see. I need a summon.
Oh, okay.
That piece needs to be AFK.
Are you back, Ellie?
Summon.
Are the kids in bed?
Nah.
Let's get back to that's the question.
Oh, where you are,
I'm
it's
here,
very
right?
close
I
to
need
the
a- I need a
castles.
summon.
Yeah, but
I mean,
But this is like very melee end, so kind of.
Yeah, and
I mean,
we're disengaging before the bone stone comes out.
Yeah, but
do you
okay,
want us not
either.
to?
What if you wait with melee camp right there, and then as bone storm is happening, you just disengage over here, like all hunters, and then you become like the second bounce with Gabian, and then we have the melee, the range camp like, in the middle.
Well, ideally, you kind of want disengage for when he comes to you, so you can disengage and DPS.
But where do you want the second spin to go then? It's going to end up on the caster camp and it's going to kill
So
them.
we only get 2, or?
No, we will get 3. Our DPS, we don't have the DPS to only get 2.
You probably want the third one to go towards the exit.
So we want the first one to be to the middle, right? If we get 3.
It can just be basically just behind the melee camp. Like I think Emil is talking about.
Okay, what if the hunters like they play on the melee camp as bone storm happens, and then they disengage out here, and then Gabe runs into caster camp or something?
If you want to do that that movement where the boss ends up dying where I am with our kill time, then I need to be the first bait. Me and the disc priest need to be the first bait.
I mean, you would be the third bait.
Well, no, because you have to bait in 2 directions.
Yeah. But you bait like it will go onto melee camp. It should go onto melee camp, like the first one. And then the second one, you have hunters disengaging out here. And then the third one, you send the boss like onto where you are. You following?
Okay, so you
go like in a triangle.
You're talking about 3 camps, 3 camps bouncing.
Yeah, so like for the first bone we don't have a camp at all. We just have like the natural melee position.
You can try, but that means I need to move in and follow the boss as well. Then
you might want someone to be slightly behind, otherwise you don't have a chance of getting behind the boss if there's no one like baiting the direction a little bit for melee.
Yeah, like you can have the first one baited by hunters. Like I'm watching Newman do it right now.
Wait, so what does Newman do?
They just have hunters bait the first one.
Yeah, but
that works for them because they only get 2 bounces. We have an extra bounce that we need to deal with, right? Otherwise, it means.
Let's see where our...
Here's a video where Noda has 3 bounces. They first have hunters take marrowgar to the door, then marrowgar charges to like where we have the caster camp now, and then charges to the gate where we want, or like the ice wall where we want to continue the raid. So marrowgar dies where we start moving up.
Might be fine that you're probably the second bait as well, Gabe. Boss might just die like mid-air after that. Who knows exactly what timing it is.
Try the movement with the melee camp. Just hunters be close to the melee camp. I'll move into the boss on Bone Storm, and we'll see if it goes out to the melee camp.
Okay.
And then hunters move to the entrance after the first one, and everybody will still be close to the boss, so it should ping to you. And then me and the disc priest on the third one, like basically after he's landed on the second Bone Storm spot, we fuck off to the ice wall. The problem is, if our kill time is suddenly really good, I don't want the boss to end on the entrance, because that is gonna be like a fucking 10-second time loss of everybody having to run across the room. Like that's the worst case scenario. You might as well just wait. It's like almost better that people die and we res them at that point.
If the boss is like 2-3% charging, then we're not going to go to it as melee, right?
Yeah, I mean there is that part where people just also need to understand what's an actual gain for time and what's a gain for boss kill time as well. And it's not really gonna change anything if melee aren't on the boss for the last 2% because it's gonna die. So let's try. To do that,
so we're killing it now, then, yeah.
Oh my
god!
What?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
What's up?
I was like standing on the range.
My hand was off my keyboard by the time it killed long. So
maybe we can still play the Bone Storm, right?
I was also not looking.
If you want, but now we can add that.
A bit too late, I guess.
Yeah.
Fucking shamans.
5.
Yeah.
4. 3. 2.
And cards gone. Nice.
Back to your jumbo.
Spikes.
Should also practice efficient summoning to the jumbo, actually.
I'm alive.
Yeah, let's try this for like 2 or 3 more pulls, and then I think we're good.
Feast.
What?
Oh.
I
You blink in.
Come on. You trolling, man.
Come on, like I really don't want to fucking be here and
We can
wasting
play
time
the
now.
Moonstorm still, or?
No, it doesn't fucking matter. Like everybody's dead, nobody's ready. Just die. DIs and shit up. Like holy shit.
Fucking resist.
Right, I slapped my mouse with my phone.
Meet the boss taking me out of stealth.
With your baguette.
No, with my phone.
No phones during raid.
Wait, you can call with your baguette?
Did you have your blink on your mouse?
Yep.
Weirdo.
Just face
Yep.
the wall. Every mage.
Yeah, we're all grounded.
If I can line up against the wall.
Yeah.
You want to execute all the mages or what?
Yes.
Yes.
Kan understandable.
What?
Why did you shoot him?
That wasn't me.
Managed to auto shoot the boss.
Someone
You're
auto
kidding.
Yeah.
I still play the
auto
Bone
shoot.
Storm, right?
Yeah, let's play the Bone Storm. I'm real tank.
Gabe is gonna have a panic attack soon.
Me too.
So that was the 3
With this
pulls, yeah.
shifters.
So I'm gonna head off.
Yeah, we speedrun it, yeah.
Do you have
This
web
is like-
protection?
No.
No.
Well, we have that.
I
Right.
can't believe my eyes.
Keys in itself by protection. Every once in 30 minutes.
Alright, to the next.
I'm not moving from that wall.
Get in line.
I feel like it needs to be like a pet running into it. Rest timer.
Martin really sharpening everyone's repair bills.
Are you running out, Gally?
I tried.
Feast.
Sit down and eat if you're low.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. You want table, then you don't eat.
I'm doing pool 45.
Feast.
Ariel, eat food.
Nom nom nom.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spikes. Spikes.
Remember, first one to melee, and then hunters go to the entrance.
Stop oss.
Nej, kill it. Emil, kom hit.
Yeah, I'm killing.
I'm testing
Now it goes. Now it
shred
goes to
from
the
limit.
entrance.
Spike. Fire.
I don't know what were you guys just AFKing in the fire there, or
Yeah.
for testing purposes?
Yeah, but the boss should be dying there on the
Yes,
third.
but no, but all those casters would have died there at the worst opportunity, because that was on the third. That was on the third movement with the spikes just going out. So our boss would not have been dead, and we would have had 3 deaths at a point where we could not stop DPSing the boss.
Yeah,
that is the
Kinda-
absolute worst case situation there.
All
I
three
kind of
of
want to
these
test
guys are
healing here.
standing
If
on
you're
fire,
AFKing, it's kind of grief, I think.
Who have you been hysterying, by the way?
I mean, Gally asked for it, so I just sent it to him. I didn't.
Okay,
for
I
a
don't have a
few
macro
pulls.
for Emil, so I wasn't
I didn't
asking. I was
for-
assuming you did to him. Just wanted to make sure you were doing it.
We were pretty
For
far
damage
off
percent.
there with the. Yeah.
Was it better?
What?
So it's like 2021.
The
So-
positioning now with the charge.
Of what?
Well, we did the triangle now, no?
Yeah, we did the triangle.
Was it
No,
better?
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say because all the casters basically ate shit in the fire there, and I have no idea if it's just because you guys stopped playing or if I literally don't know. But every single one of the majors was basically in a fire and ate shit and died. So
And this is no longer. This is no longer a
look at
question of
the
baiting.
death logs. Like
Yeah, but
It's an
look at
intermission
dice again
fire.
by Goldflame.
I mean, I AFK'd, yeah, because of what we're dying either way.
let the healers play. Like that, we need to see if it's this movement is good for them or if it's bad for them. Because this movement means boss moves less, which means it spends more time closer to the casters, which means they're gonna take more damage.
Sure.
And the worst case we can have is someone dying at that point, because then that's the snowball we're trying to fix.
I'm trying to have a health stone on hand here. Like, it is very, very doable to just fall over and die to some damage you think should just be healed. There's just too much damage going on doing that bone stone to heal. We are just hoping we can manage and
mean,
kill
you
the
also
boss
have-
before we die.
Yeah, you also have to keep in mind that the Holy Paladin is moving at that point, so you have even less healing.
Yeah.
I pressed health on there, but turns out they don't have one. Oh, I do have one, but it's improved. Never mind.
That's a licensure. You never health stones.
I pressed it, but it was improved. I didn't have the macro for it.
I mean, you stood in fire. That was a mistake already.
Yes, of course.
But he did move,
But
to
I-
be fair. Like,
I did.
last take is 2.8.
We
before he
reach
dies.
them with reses.
Yeah.
Should be able to, right?
I want to though.
Yeah. I
Can we get
understand.
the healthstone?
It should be also easier because I'm not DPSing, so like my group is not healing, I'm not healing myself. As
Yeah,
well.
so true. I mean, you can probably just keep DPSing. You're not going to kill the boss. You just keep DPSing. You're not gonna do 18% by yourself. Shadow Priest not that strong.
I might try.
Were you on Shadow Priest in that group though?
Fucking yeah, you're toxic today.
It's
Wait until
because
they get blood ones, right, guys?
you want it for the hunters, right?
Not once.
I mean, yeah, generally, but maybe for yeah, do the same baiting again. Just try this out. I think DPS uptime wise is probably better. We just need to see if it's survivable damage wise.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Holy fuck, you're in Africa though.
Watch out, Caster's boss moves a bit.
Spikes.
This might just need to be like a pre hysteria angle.
Spikes.
I'm spiked in range.
Okay.
Stop damage.
Now it's gonna come to the caster or the tank position.
Spikes.
This is a bit far though.
Yeah, it's not fucking moving.
But now it avoids the casters, right?
Yes,
Yeah, but
we
not
made it
not
have uptime.
that,
Mainly
not
uptime
that.
as well.
It shouldn't stop damage. It shouldn't be at the entrance. Yeah, you should be kind of on the like where I'm going now. Yeah, this should be the second bait spot where I am.
Fire.
Because we basically don't want the melee to really lose time while they move. Because they can stand in between the boss in this position and basically not lose any uptime as he moves. Do one more good pull when we're done. So get reses up.
Spikes.
I mean that looked like it was like very healable. That second spike, the second charge just was too far away. I think so. It helped make it very healable.
Assuming long died on purpose again. Otherwise, if the fight
And
goes that
114
I
is
mean,
already dead.
114, the boss would be dead, right?
Yeah, 114 is way over.
Didn't he say, okay, just die, or?
Yeah, you're dead
Stop
for fine.
DPS.
I mean, I
Am
know
I
at
dead
at,
for?
at 114, that's like 15 seconds after we should be on the boss still.
That's fine then.
Basically, when the second bone spike goes off, or the first bone spike during that phase goes off, if everybody's healthy, then the boss is dead.
I was out of range when baiting on you, Gabe, for some of the players because they had entrance.
Yeah, but I think that was because the charge went too far. So that if the charge is like 10 yards closer where it should be, where I showed, it'll be fine. You should have range, and then I don't think it's critical for you to be exactly where I am. Right, you just need to be a little bit further out than everybody else. So if you need to be range and go in like 5 more yards to be in range of people, then it should be fine.
All right.
That charge shouldn't be that dangerous because it'll just go through the caster camp and onto us, and as long as the casters aren't out of position, it should be safe.
Arsmate, you've still been simulating that you've been moving, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get everybody up quickly. Let's do one more good pull.
But that's the annoying part. The moving part slowly creeping towards the exit and hoping people don't die.
I mean, with this position, maybe you should just bait instead of me.
Yeah,
Because
maybe.
I'm really not moving that much.
Yeah, maybe the Holy Paladin should just bait it with me then instead.
Progress, because Progress did it. The one that was one of the VODs that would use the but when they didn't have a Holy Poly, they used the Ret Paladin as the beta. So whoever, because he was doing the pull. So.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
So he
baited
baited.
to it. So on the third charge, just make sure you're on top in the tank position. Respect. I'm doing pull 30. Someone more good pull. What the fuck? I can't do pull 30. Hello?
It's us.
A few of us even have a GDP at 2130, so kind of need it to be now that the good pull is.
Let's go. Fuck.
My spacebar doesn't work. This is.
Wait, you're jumping?
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's sometimes. What the fuck?
That fucking Corsair keyboard.
Nah, I'm sure it's my add-on that's bricked, Gabe.
It's a
Well, I
Corsair
typed
keyboard.
pull 30 like 4 times, and it's just not fucking working. I realized there's no space between pull and 30.
Yeah.
Did you smash your keyboard?
No, I don't break my keyboards. Okay.
They're just
If,
Corsair. They break on their own.
5,
In fat head.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Big head, not fat.
Fire.
I went from
That's a
insane
melee.
Yeah. Not sure why.
Play still when we try the bone storm stuff.
Spikes.
Boss moved a little bit because fire was on me. Yeah, bait on top of the melee camp to start with.
This was my boss because of obvious reasons.
Yeah. Oh, I'm stupid.
Yeah, it went wrong way now.
I was
I'm just
looking
trying
at
to
the
see what I can
fucking
shred.
damage taken.
Oh, we dead here. It's on me.
Fire.
And that's on casters.
I was looking
Yeah,
at
but the
damage
second
taken
bounce
and
was
just didn't-
completely wrong,
yes,
so we
because I was
can't really.
looking at some damage taken stuff and didn't move.
But we still had the triangle thing can happen though.
Yes, he's standing on the wrong leg.
Yeah.
But you got spiked or what, Tick?
Yeah, and the last one. I think that's just always a wide angle if a healer gets
Yeah,
dead.
but that's also at 107, right? That's like where the boss should be dead.
Yeah, it might be fine.
You sit in a.
It's not really like it's not really me dying. It's mostly
Yeah.
the 4 people beforehand, right? Dying
Mm.
because I'm not healing.
Our spec died
I died.
very early.
Yeah. But I'm in the spike at that point.
Like right at the end of the pool, is it worth sending the Shadow Priest hymn?
No, I don't want to lose the damage uptime for them.
Yeah, I suggested it earlier already.
I mean, I just don't like. I mean, I guess maybe at like the very like last seconds, they can just send to him.
Yeah, it's like
You
right
got to
at the
recover
end.
people, like even basically after, even after
Yeah,
combat.
It's mostly to help stabilize the raid a bit as you're running up because the Holy Paladin is so far away.
People can still be low HP from the
Yeah,
boss all the way into
maybe
the next
can,
building can be bad. So
we can have.
if you can press him just before the boss dies, when you wouldn't get any more damage out, that can help.
Yeah, but I will be so far behind, and everyone boots away.
It depends on your positioning, right?
Right, but I'm still like where my positioning would be. It's like it dies on Bone Storm. Should I move away from like to the doors,
if
doing
you're-
nothing for a
You don't have
cast?
to chant the whole hymn, right?
If you're around where I am, like, because the tank position bait is probably going to be like here, right? If you're where Galley's corpses were done, by the way. If we're if you die or if you hit where Galley's corpses, you'll have very little loss getting up to the pack, since you have to wait anyway while the paladin is gathering them.
It sounded like as the boss is dying as well, like the last second of the boss, like maybe 2%, 3%, like right at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just move to Gabe then, like after the second charge happened. You can like take 10 steps towards Gabe and then him or something.
Yeah, it's still like not depacing and moving.
Yeah.
I think the positioning thing is the most important.
I just don't
right?
get
Because-
why we need to do it when other guilds do it without.
Because other guilds kill the boss quicker, so they get less time in the Bone Storm, which means they take less damage.
Yeah,
I mean,
so if we
that's
if
the
everybody
major
starts doing more
Well,
damage,
another
then-
thing, right? So like when we ramp up, and since we still have to wait, every class that can of heal can put dots hots on a raid. We don't do that. Like Pharaohs can hot, Shadow Priest can hot.
yeah.
That's fair.
I mean,
Others,
a feral hot it's gonna heal for like 1k. It does
well, it's
literally
still gonna
nothing.
heal.
Okay, but it's not
And from some-
comparable to a caster.
Yeah, but we're trying to get
Sure,
damage,
but like
right?
we have balanced
They
druid,
no farm
right?
session.
I mean, sending the hymn at the top is good as well. Just a little bit of help from people before we go into the pack.
As long as it doesn't put you in combat.
Yeah, the hymn can be risky if the paladin's not topped off and it ticks on the paladin.
Yeah,
true. And you end up with every fucking mob on your face.
Sounds like risky cooking.
Wait,
We have
why would you
some
end up
melee
with a mob
taking
in
like
the face?
Because if you heal the paladin that's doing a bubble pull, you're gonna end up with aggro on all the mobs.
It's only 40 yards.
Not if you do it before he pulls.
It's 40 yards, like if you stay behind, right? Like on top of the stairs, as they did last time.
But
It's
if
like
you
stay
him right at the end of the boss, then you get 2 hymns.
Yeah, like let's bring another healer, okay?
I mean, it depends
I mean,
on the whole raid.
but there's also the other thing of like, how about everybody just
I'm
do
not
more?
saying there's
but-
no sense in it, but it's just we want to.
Okay, but there's also the bring another healer, but there's also do more damage like across the entire raid, because right now we have to make concessions like this because we don't have the damage, and I don't know why we don't have the damage because we have the gear for it.
Yeah,
we're missing 5 seconds off of our kill time compared to the better guilds on a fight that we shouldn't be losing 5 seconds. It should be like 2 seconds maximum. And the boss dying 5 seconds quicker cuts the bone storm duration in half, so you take half the damage as well.
So a lot of unnecessary fire damage still being taken by melee.
Yeah, some people, some minions don't react.
Yeah.
I'm going
It's just the thing is, if we fall behind, it's just so shit because the paladin have to run up behind play the Death Whisper, right? And then there's range, obviously max casting by the Death Whisper, so you're out of range, and then if you get past kills, this is GG.
Yeah, because towards the end of the fight, the paladin is like so out of range of everyone else.
Yeah, you're like in shit position to heal all
Yeah,
the
and
time.
then you just see people dying. It's like, okay, can't do more.
Yeah, because you have to. If you move close, you just get okay. I guess that's just got me done.
Steal arts back.
Are we doing?
Try, man. I haven't even finished my burger yet.
Are we using Aura Mastery? We can do Devotion
Red?
Aura Mastery, right?
No, it doesn't do shit.
Does it not? It's physical damage, right? From a Bone Storm and...
Maybe AM Red Aura because...
It does a lot on clothes. The devil, whatever.
2000 do that?
Of course, because we have so low armor, so every little bit is a lot.
Yeah, but Bone Spike does
It's
physical.
exponential growth, so... The more armor you got, the more... the slower it basically gets. Armor, the damage reduction.
I mean, can't you just chain two Devil AMs then basically the whole duration?
But the thing is the fire more problematic or the bone storm? Because then you rather want the...
If people are smart, then it's just the most.
Yeah, so I mean, depending on our run, you probably want the... what is it, frost, right?
Yeah, it's frost.
So I am frost, I guess. But I don't even know if you can resist it or not. So
I think I saw a few partial resists on it, so you should be able to.
Doesn't look like the Bone Storm is mitigated by armor.
at all.
I think it does look like it. If you go to damage taken and go to Bone Storm, you can see mitigated %. It's like 6% for cloth users and 30% for everyone else.
Yeah, but that's the armor, right?
Yeah.
They have more armor than Clothes.
I was just looking at
But
the
you can
average
just look at-
hits.
The average hit is, I think it definitely does, because if you go to like most logs, like the people at the bottom are like the feral druids and the DKs and the red paladins.
Is it count as AoE? I mean, ferals get less damage either way.
Possibly, yeah. It might like they might kind of like double dip, possibly.
Yeah, but like mages have 6% mitigation and Eddie has 23%. You say unholy.
Wouldn't you say it's still already way too low? Like it should be now with armor.
Anyway, good night.
Good night.
See ya.
It's probably a lot of people not using their personal coolants as well, though.
Should just start on Bone Storm, of course. It's the only time healing is actually pressured.
Yeah, like I'm using my shitter, but I'm thinking like
I mean,
EMS
string.
and stuff, right? Like you can get double EMS.
Yeah, but on pull does not matter.
I don't know.
The Holy Pal is going to heal the tank with the beacon. They're going to Holy Light people.
There's actually nothing here. This, before Bone Storm is pretty much just a tank. And sometimes the melee for fire.
I mean, those people are just going to get Holy Lights that would be necessary for the tank anyways, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I just move my Mars in circles above the red first.
Of course, you don't want to go into Bone Storm lacking resources.
Yeah.
That is when the game is hard.
I don't know. I'm not really looking at real frame when we transition. I see some melee like consistently 100k damage taken from fire. Like every single pull.
It's kind of
I
bad
am
if it
using
means
AMS for fire. Maybe I'm taking too much damage after it. Maybe stop. I'm kind of
It appears as damage taken, like, but it's an absorb, so it's kind of lying for you.
Oh yeah, but I'm still taking a lot if you take away the absorbed, right?
Yeah, it was like you, Rogue, and Ariel taking a lot, I think. Like consistently high. But yeah, I don't know if it matters.
it matters if we go into Bone Storm, lacking HP, lacking shields and such that we could have had.
Well, yeah, it also depends when. Like, if you take it like very early in the pool, it's not too bad.
It's kind of bad
Yeah,
if you're
exactly.
consistently
Like I've
taking
not
it and not get
looked at
shields for
logs or
Bone Storm.
anything.
Although
It's like
I'm
looking
not
at
sure
the
what tech is doing before Bone Storm. I assume that it's pre-shielding basically the whole raid. With focus on ranged.
It's just towards Bone Storm. The closer it gets, the better it's not too far behind. At the start, it's okay to take damage, but yeah.
I guess during Bone Storm you kind of have to run through fire to get to him as well.
Yeah. It's like 5k per tick, right? Like 5 to 6k.
I think.
6
How
to
much do you
7k
take?
for cloth usage.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I have a GDKP. See you guys tomorrow.
Yes, we must go. See you.